We welcome you to Miami, Florida, where we witnessed one of the more amazing ACC games of all time. 90-86 is the final as Miami prevails over Maryland in double overtime. Bob Rathman and Corey Alexander. This was one for the ages tonight, Corey, because what we saw unfold in that end of regulation and then in the two overtimes was really some remarkable basketball played by these two teams and remarkable circumstances that got us to that point.
No question about it. If March brings madness, then February must bring insanity, because that's exactly what we saw here this evening, and a game that's been like any other in the ACC this year. So, of course, a lot of drama here in South Florida, but Miami coming up with the win to end it all.
Maryland made two dramatic runs. Now, we're going to show you the play that set everything up, but before we do, let's just go back and set it up for a second, because Maryland was down 11, and the play that unfolded was a block charge on Nick Faust that went against Maryland. Now, keep in mind, as we show you these highlights, that Miami then hit free throws to take the lead to 16.
It did, and after a timeout, a great call by Coach Turgeon to put on the full court pressure, and they come away with the steal, but Ryan Brown getting back in front of Nick Faust, taking the charge. Of course, the call did not go in Maryland's favor. Coach Turgeon takes exception to the call. 2 technicals, is ejected from the game. Maryland goes on to play inspired, ties the game up at the end of regulation, then plays the first overtime, still the tie score, so they go into a second overtime. And in second overtime, it was Shane Larkin making plays, getting to the rim, the floater, and then, of course, all the minutes cramping up, but Miami able to hold on to get the win.
Incredible. The final numbers in tonight's game, and inside that Maryland 6 for 28, Terrell Stoglin hit all 6 for Maryland and took 20 of the 28 three-point attempts. The turnovers were 19-16. Maryland had 11 assists, and Miami had 17. It was a memorable game, to say the least, and just moments ago, Corey had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Larinaga and Malcolm Grant.
Okay. Coach Larinaga, I know you weren't feeling well coming into this one, and of course, I'm sure this one raised your temperature a little bit as well.
Well, I was sick all day. I didn't think I was going to even make it to the game. I have great assistant coaches. I told them they were going to have to take care of business tonight, but miraculously, I just felt better at 7:30. Got dressed and came over. What a game, double overtime. We had Reggie and Raphael foul out. We had Durant foul out. Mark Turgeon got tossed out of the game. It was a wild game, but thank goodness we won.
In 28 years as a head coach, have you seen anything like this before?
No, nothing like that. Our whole goal was to keep them off the foul line, and they probably shot at least 50 free throws.
No question about it, Coach. Get some rest. Hope you feel better.
Thank you, Corey.
All right. And we bring in my man, Malcolm Grant. Of course, you were actually cramping at the end of regulation. Then you come back and play in both overtimes, no cramps. But was this a tiring game, to say the least?
Oh, my God. It was so tiring. I'm still cramping right now, but I'm so happy we got the win. I'm proud of our guys. Coach L came in and sacrificed for the team, so it was a great win for us.
And when you look at the way this thing went down, of course, you guys have an 11-point lead late. Maryland comes back strong to tie it up. What's going through your mind at that point?
I mean, we just got to stay together. They're a great team. This is a great league. We knew it was going to happen, but we have to stay poised. Coach talks about it all the time, and I think that's what happened, and we were successful.
Was it going through you guys' mind how important of a game this was when you look at the fact that both of you guys are 3-3 in the ACC and you're trying to get a step up on the other one? Did that have anything to do with how hard you guys fought?
Definitely. We knew that going into the game that we both were tired. We were trying to get to the 5th place, so it was a great game, man. I'm so tired, but I'm happy we won.
All right, Malcolm, thanks a lot, and go grab some rest.
All right, thank you.
It was an incredible night of basketball, no doubt about that, and it's an often repeated and hackneyed cliche, but it's true. You hate to see one team lose.
You really do, and as hard as these guys played, not always the cleanest basketball, not always the smartest basketball, but they played extremely hard, and they knew the stakes of this game and the difference between being 4-3 in the ACC and 3-4 in the ACC right now is tremendous, and Miami was able to come out on top.
They get the win. They have never lost to Maryland in an ACC game in this building, 6-0. And as Corey mentioned, they go to 4-3 in the league. Terps fall to 3-4. One we will not forget. Double overtime, Miami 90 and Maryland 86.